So coming back from Team Canada now, your club team takes on the new team, New York City FC. What are you guys thinking going into this game where you're playing against a team that you've never played before?
Yeah, we're taking it the same way we take any team. We're on a roll right now, and we don't want the bye week to stop us from keeping in our rhythm. So we're gonna head into the game just like we go into any team. It doesn't matter who it is, and we're gonna try and dominate at home and get a win.
Well, the momentum might have been interrupted with the bye week. There's also a chance for the team to recover and get some more bodies in training. What is the mood like in the locker room and on the training field, having gone through the last bye week in a considerable time now?
The mood's great. It's been great before that, but it's even better now because now players are recovering and coming back to training, and we almost got a full squad now, so everybody's very happy and relieved that people, are recovering fast, and hopefully, when we have one game where we have a full squad available.
And while the momentum might have been interrupted for some of the players, you went off with Canada and put up a 4-0 result against Dominica. How fun was that game, and what was that like to be back in the national team fold?
It was nice to be back. I miss most, being around those guys. We have a great bunch there in the national team, and it's a good time being with them, and an even better time when you're out there on the field and putting up results like that. So it was a great result. It was my first time playing at BMO with the national team, and it was a really good time.
And the 4-0 result, that must have felt pretty good as well. And a good start, I suppose, to World Cup qualifying. First you go down there and pick up a win, and then you come back, do it again.
Yeah, it's a great start. It's exactly what we wanted to do. It's exactly what we set out to do, and like you said, it's a good start. And now we're focusing on the next round. That's not till later, and we don't know who we get till the draw comes out. But we're really happy with the way the team is coming along and progressing.
Tesho Akindele had taken some time to decide what nation he was going to represent. He, of course, decided Canada. What element does he bring to the team?
He brings a great element of athleticism, for sure, and he's very smart the way he plays the game. He's a very smart player. He knows what runs to make, and he knows his ability and his advantages. So it's great to have him in the team. I guess it's hard for him to choose between the U.S. and Canada, but we're glad we have him, and he seems happy to be with us.
For yourself personally, is there any challenge going from Benito Floro's system to coming back to Greg Banny's?
I wouldn't say it's a challenge. I would just say it's just something I have to adapt to. It's definitely two different systems, but it hasn't been a challenge. I was out there today training, and it's like I never left. So no, I feel good in both systems.
How do you keep yourself healthy and fit, knowing that you have to manage an abundance amount of games through your club and through the national games as well?
It's pretty simple, just taking care of myself off the field, really. I have to take as much rest as possible and take advantage of whenever we get a bye week or something like this. I didn't get a bye week, but it's about eating right and taking good rest and making sure the body is good for whatever comes in the future, however many games come in a certain time.
After that national team game, Julian de Guzman talked about how much players learn as individuals with Benito Floro. Is there anything that you learned playing with Floro that you're able to bring back to this squad here?
Yeah, Benito always puts inside our heads that we can never switch off. Every play, every second of the game is important, and not that I don't learn that here, but he definitely puts a lot of emphasis on it. And so when I come here, it definitely helps. Every second of the game, no matter if the ball goes out for 5 seconds, he's telling us we have to be looking at the ball and being ready for our next play. And I think that's really good especially for young players coming up, because maybe sometimes because you think it's not an important part of the game, that it's forgotten to be taught to young players. So I think it's good that he instills this mentality into all the players at the national team.
You spoke about rest. Does that rest include watching any of the Copa America?
Yes.
Made of Colombia's
on my couch, yes. Resting with my legs up and watching, and and being happy with the result that we got yesterday. Yes.
Any surprise at all? At the end of that match, it kind of ended a little rough with Neymar and Christian Baca both getting red cards.
No surprise. I mean, those guys are really competitive. They all play for winning teams, so they don't know. They're not really used to losing, so I can understand why it can kind of get to them when they lose. But I thought it was a great game. The first half, I thought Colombia played really well and brought it to them. And second half, it was just Brazil pressing and trying to get that goal. And you know that's normal in football. That always happens. And Colombia did a good defensive job, and it was a great win for the country.